Chris Bosh talking about his future in the NBA and the fact that he is still interested in making a return. Now, I have to note he's still medically barred from the NBA from playing, but take a listen to what he said.
What's the status of Chris Bosh as an NBA player right now?
Yeah, I've been in the gym. I can still play basketball. No, I'm not done yet. I'm
trying to come back.
Guys, yeah, I'm trying to come. Man, I see all these guys shooting threes and not playing defense, man. I mean, I got to get some of it. You know what I mean? I mean, good grief.
Yeah, what happened to you? You were criticized for that, yeah.
Right. Yeah, I mean, you know, you get criticized.
And you were playing defense.
Yeah, you play defense. Now it's like you shoot threes and you can whiff on the screen and roll, and it's all good. So I think I can do that.
First of all, the shot there. Oh, I can hit threes and play no defense. Kind of like that from Chris. CB still got his little energy there. But I will say it was All-Star Weekend, right? A couple years ago in Toronto. And I remember speaking to Chris at that media availability before the game. And he was saying, man, I just value this game so much more now that, remember, that previous half season he hadn't gotten to play. And that's when they got those test results. And then he has not played since. Tracy, what do you think about watching him now saying, I still want to come back, I want to play?
I mean, it's his love for the game. Hell, I feel I could still make threes and not play any defense and be on somebody's roster. But no, I mean, it's over for Chris. It's over. He's been out of the game for 2 years. Medically, I just don't think anybody wants to take a chance on him because of what he went through the last couple of years. He might be cleared up. I don't know that, but I think he just got to let it go. He would do well in TV.
He would do well in the coaching staff, too. We've talked about maybe his possibility with player development or something like that. What do you make of this, Zach?
I mean, I a couple of years ago said on a podcast or something, someone will try and sign him for the minimum. And I got word from 7 different people saying, just FYI, he's not going to be medically cleared to play in the NBA. So I've dialed it back since. I miss Chris Bosh. What he did in Miami is one of the most underappreciated transformations a player has ever made. They don't win championships without Chris Bosh dialing in on defense and shooting threes and playing center and doing all of that and always getting blamed for everything, by the way. Everything, Chris Bosh this, Chris Bosh that. Like one of the most underappreciated players of the last 10 years.
To his credit, one of the toughest things as a player, when you go from being the star of a team, averaging 20 and 10, the numbers that he was putting up in Toronto, and then you go to this team and you have to sacrifice that, that is tough. And I think he did the best job of anybody that I've ever seen in that position.
And with good humor
yes.
every single day.
But, Brian, we've talked about this for the last year, I think. And it's a problem, by the way. This is nuance. This is not something you say, this is right or this is right. But I got to say, part of me is uncomfortable with everybody making this decision for Chris. We know he is one of the smartest players we have ever covered. He's got children that he values closer than anything. He understands his own medical condition. He understands the stakes of whether he lives or dies. If he feels as an adult, as a grown-up, I can manage this, maybe, by the way, how much he flies, how much he gets tested for blood clots, how much he's up and down the court. I don't know the answer to this. I can't say it for sure, but part of me is bothered by the fact that we are all making this decision for him.
And we also don't know his personal health history, so we'll talk in facts. 3 different times he's had to have setbacks. He had 2 sets of blood clots that he attempted to come back a 3rd time, and the Heat said he can't continue. So 3 different times he's had to set back when he's actually been on. The hurdles for him to get back to the NBA, he would have to be cleared by an independent board, would have to clear him. And then, even if that happened, a team would have to have their doctor sign off on it. Those hurdles make it very unlikely that he would be able to play again. That said, I don't know his medical history, and I wish him the best.
Yeah, I mean, look, here's the thing. No matter what happens, Chris Bosh is going into the Hall of Fame.
Oh.
So
without question.
This is it. People want to argue that on social media.
All the time they argue.
He's been a Hall of Famer for a long time.
No one has ever made that many All-Star teams and not been in the Hall of Fame. He's in. He's
also got 2 championships. He's been a Hall of Famer for a long time.